Vlogmas, 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 Vlogmas. Day 18. What's up, TJ Mafia? It's your girl T. Y'all, I be waiting for JT to say something and he not even here. Like, I just missed my man. My girl Penny isn't here. Anyway, so as y'all can tell from the thumbnail and the title, I am doing a video about my favorite Christmas moments. Okay, clock it, clock it, clock it. And you probably wonder why I'm in the car. Like I said in a few videos before, we go to the food bank on Thursday, so I'm waiting in the car, waiting for my turn. They say you can't get into the line until 5:30. These people be getting in the line. I'm gonna wait. Anyway, whatever. So let me just go ahead and get into this story time, y'all. So, my family doesn't really celebrate Christmas because of my mother. She didn't have really good Christmases when she was growing up. So, of course, on Christmas Day, we get our gifts. But, like, people have Christmas traditions. My family don't have that. And I know when I finally have kids, that's going to be something that we're going to do. We're going to be celebrating Christmas because it's Jesus Day, okay? That's the day the Lord was born, our newborn king, okay? Anyway, because I don't play by Jesus and Jesus don't play by me. Anyway, so I want to say it was, Christmas, duh. I kept asking my mom, I was like, Mom, I want a new phone, because the phone I had, I got it when I was in Georgia, and I think it was broken or something was wrong with it. And of course, I'm in middle school now, and everybody around me, they got phones. And this is when I finally moved to Charleston. I was living in Georgia before I moved to Charleston. So everyone around me they had phones. They would take a picture. They was, YouTube, blah, 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 whatever was going on at the time. I think it was like Uvu and Skype and Kik and stuff like that. I didn't have a phone, so I couldn't, join in what was trending at the time. So I was like, Mom, I want a new phone, because the phone I think I had, it wasn't on. It was just like, it could work on Wi-Fi. Or it might have been on, but I really didn't like it or something. Y'all, this was from when I first moved to Charleston. And I am 24 now. I moved to Charleston when I was maybe 9, 8. So yes, I don't remember, you guys. I'm sorry. I think it might have been Android. No, I think I got the Android after the iPhone. Y'all, I don't remember. Anyway, so like I said, I just remember asking my Mom, I want a phone, da 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 da. And she was like, well, I one day, maybe let's see what Santa gets you. And I just remember her saying, like, oh, I couldn't get it, times where, you mean being a kid, I'm like, okay, Mom, I'm still, sticking with what I got. You know what I'm saying? And it's time for Christmas. So she get all my Christmas present. I'm just grateful for what I got. I'm thinking this is going to be like, because at that time, Mom's Behavior was popping. So I think she got me a Mom's Behavior CD, or was that for my birthday? We're going to say it's for Christmas, because I'm pretty sure it's for Christmas, because she got me a radio. That might be for my birthday too. But I do remember, like, a little present. And I'm like, what could this be? It can't be no phone, because she didn't tell me she couldn't get me one. So I'm like, it can't be no phone. What could it absolutely be? Because at that time, in the time frame, really wasn't nothing popping but iPhones. So I'm thinking, okay, she didn't got me some kind of phone, but I didn't know it was gonna be an iPhone. Y'all opened it, it was the iPhone 5C or 5S, whatever the phone that came out that had the colors like blue, yellow, pink, whatever. That's the first phone that came out with colors. So I was so happy. I instantly downloaded all the trending apps. I think the phone was on too at the time. But I downloaded all the trending apps. It was the Kik, Uvu. I think Skype was too, but I think mostly I was on Kik and Uvu. I do remember asking my mother for a Facebook, and she said no. I still signed up for, because like I said, I was in middle school, and if you live in Charleston and you went to Jerry Zucker, like everybody was on this stuff. Like there was no TikTok, there was no Vine was still around. There was no Instagram really. I mean, Instagram was around, but really wasn't on Instagram because we was on like on Kik, we was on Vine. Like, I think that's what's going. I'm turning this into like just me rambling. I think that's what's gonna really like I think that's what's kind of hurt us, because all these stuff that we grew up on, our kids won't know. Like, they not gonna know Vine, they not gonna know Kik. Well, some of them probably know Kik, but they not gonna know Kik for what it was. They not gonna know what Uvu is. Like, people still use Skype, but now it's Zoom. Zoom is better than Skype, I guess. Y'all, I don't know what this is right here. And it's like right here. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I can see it and I don't like it. Maybe it's on the screen. I don't know, my bad. Let me get back to the story time. That's my problem. See, people with ADHD, they be just throwing off. Anyway, back to the story. I'm sorry. So I just remember I was so freaking happy, y'all. I cried. I started downloading all the all the trending apps, and I just called everybody that I know. Like, I was like, oh, y'all, I got a new phone. Da 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 da. And I remember I live in the same neighborhood as my best friend at the time, Benicia, and I showed her. It was, y'all, I think that was my most favorite Christmas present ever, was that iPhone, because like I said, I asked my mama for it and she said she couldn't get it. And me being a kid, I'm just like, okay, mom, because there's nothing I can do. I probably cried. I just don't remember. But I think that was my favorite Christmas moment. That's the really only moment I remember. Because like I said, I really don't celebrate Christmas because my family don't celebrate it. And I'm raised around them. But for sure, definitely for sure, when I have kids and I have my own house, I'm going to break that tradition and we're going to celebrate Christmas. Like, we're going to have on... let's see, let me think. Maybe 12 days before Christmas, we'll open up a gift. I don't know, like, things like that. My family, we don't do that. So when it comes to like Vlogmas, me and JT do have a hard time figuring out videos, because JT grew up not having a lot, and I wouldn't say I grew up having a lot, but I grew up knowing that if I asked, I would get it. If JT asked, like when he was growing up, if he asked, it would be like, all right, well, you got to wait till I do this and this and this, or you can't get it because I got to pay this bill. You know what I'm saying? So me and JT grew up two different ways. He was more of, but JT was spoiled. So his Christmas was probably better than my Christmas. I still got what I wanted, but it was like traditions. He had the traditions, I didn't. So when we doing Vlogmas, we don't have lots of video ideas, so sorry for that. If you feel like we're just throwing stuff out there, so what we're doing for our YouTube is we post content. We just want to throw it out there, and it's something that we love to do. We love recording, we love talking to y'all. So if you feel like if we're posting videos and like, oh, they're just posting it because they want to post, no, we're posting it because we actually want to do it. Yes, it might not be a video that you believe we should be doing as a YouTube couple. Like, if you go on YouTube and you see like the videos that the YouTube couples be posting, and it might not be what we doing, we just want to be different. Like, we want to post what we know. Like, we good at reaction videos, we good at just talking. Like right now, I've been talking for the past 7 minutes and don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm not even talking about the video no more. Like, at this point, I don't even think the the title is gonna be called favorite Christmas moment. I think it's gonna be Come Rumble with T. That's what come ramble with T, because that's what I'm doing. I'm just rambling. Like, I came from my Christmas story, then I started talking about what kids are, like the life with a person who has ADHD. That's what it is. So like I said, you guys, I just appreciate y'all for sticking with us. We did go in a moment of time. We did have a moment of time where we weren't posting, but now we're back posting, and we be getting all kind of like DMs and comments like, well, why do y'all do this? Why y'all can't do this? Y'all, and it's just things that we cannot do physically, and because JT does not know how to drive, so we can't do like pranks like that. JT is always awake. I can't do pranks on him while he's sleeping. So, and we want to do authentic, it took me a while to say that word, authentic content. Like, if I want to do a prank on him sleeping, I don't want to tell him like, oh, go to sleep so I can do this prank on you. That's not authentic, because I'm not gonna get his real reaction. But anyway, y'all, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna title this video Ramble with T. I'm not even gonna do it anyway. So you guys, make sure you follow our TikTok page. Make sure you follow JT's YouTube channel. And make sure you subscribe to his Twitch account. Because like he said, he wants to be Screamer of the Year. And he can't be Screamer of the Year if y'all not subscribing. Make it make sense. Anyway, thank you for y'all for listening to me ramble. And I'll see y'all in day 19. Y'all, can you believe that Christmas is right there? Right there. Then New Year's. We'll be in 2026. Anyway, I'll see you guys in day 19. Bye.